whatever. But the Most High gonna tarnish that, man. He gonna burn it up. And he gonna kill that dude with a horrible death. Because that dude, he got a lot of blood on his hands, man. And all these entertainers alike. All right? So yeah, man, woe unto you that are full, you gonna hunger. And woe unto you that laugh now, you gonna weep. All right? What dudes like Michael Jordan, all these top jakes in the entertainment world that got the, they making 7, 8 figures or whatever, what they gonna do when the economy collapse and all these different bank accounts get froze, all their assets get froze, all right, and pretty much they can't go and withdraw none of their, they ain't got no stocks and bonds, they ain't got shit, they ain't got no shares, they ain't got shit. What they gonna do then?
I got the answer.
You got all these stacks of dollar bills.
Floyd Mayweather.
Like Floyd and niggas like 50 Cent.
Love showing.
Y'all love showing all them stacks of money, but when that money becomes toilet paper, what you gonna do then? They showed you that in I Am Legend, man. The bank is gonna be completely dark. It's gonna be, cause the money ain't gonna be worth shit. What you gonna do then? That's when your prosperity is gonna turn to affliction. Right.
This is Mark 10 and 23. And Yahushua looked around about and said to his disciples, how hardly shall they have riches enter into the kingdom of God? And the disciples were astonished at his words, but Yahushua answered again and said unto them, children, how hard is it for them that trust in riches to enter into the kingdom of God?
Yeah, how hard is it? How difficult is it for the children of riches enter into the kingdom of the Most High?
Verse 25. It is easier.
Because if you're starving for a meal, if you don't know when your next meal coming, you're gonna put all your attention and affection toward getting the meal. But if you know you got food at home, you ain't worried about passing up meals nowhere. That's the same thing with this truth. You ain't worried about this truth if you're already comfortable.
That's right. Go ahead.
Verse 25. It is Yahushua said it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man.
That's an impossible feat, by the way. There's no way a big-ass camel can fit through the eye of a needle. That's why he was being funny.
And the needle was symbolic because the needle in Jerusalem, it was an actual pathway or tunnel.
Go through that.
It was like a tunnel a pathway that they took in Jerusalem, and it was so the height of it.
The camel had to bend down.
The camel would have to bend down to get through to it. All right, but it was symbolically talking about how hard it is for a rich man to enter into the kingdom. You know. Go ahead.
25. It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So those men, shit. You become rich in this world, you pretty much don't need the kingdom. Right? You're not really worthy, even though you're gonna get it later and you're gonna be ashamed, but you really don't deserve the kingdom. Because you done already got a piece of it on the side. You done got your consolation. This was supposed to be the land of your captivity. Hell, you was made a slave, and you basically went through to get your riches. You became a hardcore slave, a super slave to get to where you was at. And you have to go further and further away from the Most High.
It's like a kid on punishment, right? But he get to watch TV and play video games. How much character is he gonna build? How much is he really gonna learn? How much is he gonna change if he's comfortable while he's punishment?
Comfortable on punishment.
But if he ain't had nothing, but he got extra chores and all this other stuff, then he gonna learn.
That's right.
That's the body of the punishment we on with the Most High.
That's right. Yeah, man. You done received your consolation.
Just like on Price is Right. You know when you're on.
He can't see heaven being much better than that.
Well, that's good for him. Good for him. Good, nigga. We know we ain't gonna have to deal with your ass.
That's right.
That's great. I love when niggas make stupid ass statements like that. I'm gonna tell you who else made a stupid ass statement like that. Latrell Sprewell actually said on TV that $10 million is not enough to feed him his goddamn kids. When I heard that nigga say that, I said this nigga will never play basketball again. They got rid of that nigga ass. There's black people out here, man, who starving. Check the check. And this nigga had the audacity to say, the $10 million that the Lord bless me with ain't enough. Nigga, you bounce a fucking ball. You bring nothing to nothing.
Your hard job is fun.
You bring nothing. And that's my whole thing about the NBA and the NFL. That's why I stopped coaching too. Because I stopped coaching basically, and my heart was done with football after I seen that nigga kiss that white boy on TV. And I said I ain't never sending no more kids to the slaughter. Because I knew at that moment that from that point on, that to get into the NFL, you're gonna have to compromise who you is. You're gonna have to be homosexual. You can't believe in God. Example, they got rid of Tim Tebow and drafted this homosexual nigga. Michael Samms. How you gonna get rid of Tim Tebow when Tim Tebow proved himself? And on top of that, you know what the call thing? I don't mean to get off point. Tim Tebow wasn't losing in the NFL. He wasn't losing. So why would
he wasn't a great quarterback like the Hall of Fame?
But it's way worse. Start right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Way worse than
But because he had pledged his allegiance to a higher power, they say you gotta go.
The inspiration toward a higher power.
Yeah.
What the problem was.
Wait, but you saying they don't want people praising so-called white
Well,
people?
I'm gonna give you an example. Reggie White was the reason why they used to go into the middle of the field after every game and pray or go in the end zone. When Reggie White left the NFL, it was only a certain amount of players still doing that. When the last time you seen that?
Don't have it no more. And certain celebrations in the end zone, they don't let happen. You know, in spiritual nature, they don't want it. But they consider the coach part, they pass it off as it's offensive to others that don't believe what you believe.
Yeah.
But that don't mean nothing to them.
They belief didn't get me to where I'm at.
Right.
My belief got me to where I'm at.
Yep. They want to go do that, but they still do the little devil horns all damn day.
Oh, that's
on
all
TV.
day.
The three when they make us keep going.
Yeah.
It's Sirach chapter 10, verse 9. It says, why is earth and ashes proud?
Yeah.
There is not a man
Yeah,
nor...
why is earth and why are the simple things on the planet and the things that's going to be burnt up, the meaningless stuff that's already set for destruction, why is there pride in that stuff? And these bad and these terrible ways of the people, why there's so much pride in that bullshit?
There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. That's talking about these rich entertainers. And all they want to do is increase more and more riches. Instead of helping their own people, their desire is to get more and more. Basically being a niggard, you know?
Yeah.
A niggard, a greedy nigga. That's a covetous man. It says, for such a one set up his own soul to sell.
Ooh.
It says, for such a one set up his own soul to sell.
He will do anything, even sell his own soul. Somebody get that in Matthew that one.
Because he's covetous. Because he wants those
Matthew what?
riches.
Let me see if I can find it. Which one? The one in Matthew, what good is a man's gain the world?
Matthew 16. 16 and 26. Yeah, hey, that's a covetous man. A man that would sell his own soul to gain fame or notoriety, attention, or riches, or whatever the case may be. That means that you have a lust towards what it is that you're craving for. You got a unbridled lust for something. That's the covet, you know.
That's a sin.
And that's a sin. That's in the 10 Commandments. What you ain't supposed to do. To covet
Yeah, it
And it means to covet. It means to crave after something that don't belong to you.
Right.
It belongs to somebody else.
Somebody else
You see
woman.
somebody else got something, and you like the appearance of it, or you think it's more valuable if it's with you.
Right.
So you gonna do whatever it takes to get that in your possession.
And money's that thing. Instead of
And
thinking
money is the
like,
main
instead of
thing.
thinking like this is the world mentality on it. If everybody thought like all I need to feed my family is $64,000 a year, right? If everybody made $64,000 a year and the price of everything was reasonably around it, there would need to be no millionaires, right? But somebody has to want millions and millions and millions, or a certain percentage for their size of family, right? That makes sense. But then there's people like Tupac said it. I hate to keep up this dude. What he said, why is there people with 2 or 3 children with 15-bedroom houses, and then people with 30 children in apartments? You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense.
He also said, look at all these churches.
Yeah.
They sitting empty, and there's homeless people outside of them that could be living in them.
Yeah, that's right. It says, for such a one set of his own soul to sell, because while he lived, he casteth away his bowels. You know what that means? Cast away your bowels. A bowel, like what we know physically, is talking about your colon. It digests, it takes down food, and it sends it down the tube and come out of, your bowel.
Rectum.
Your rectum. All right? That's how a nigga that's covetous, and he always wants more and more riches. Whatever he has in his belly, it's gonna come out, but he's gonna keep craving until he pretty much destroy himself. You know? And that's exactly. Even though he already filled himself, he's just gonna keep eating and keep eating.
Binge eating, right?
Yeah. Until he cast away his bowel, meaning he destroy himself. You know? And a man will destroy himself to get whatever it is, like these women. These women have become the biggest sluts and hoes on the planet Earth just to maintain a certain lifestyle. They'll prostitute themselves, and they'll wear it as a badge of honor
To get a new purse.
how many celebrities they had run through them for them to get what they got. You know?
Superhead.
They soul been gone.
Superhead.
They don't even have a soul no more. They're pretty much they're soulless. They don't even care about anything anymore. Just whatever, by any means necessary, as long as I get my fix.
Whatever that is, attention, money, drugs.
Well, Sodom Oil call them dick and attention. DNA.
DNA. Bitches lose their soul for DNA. You know?
Not even money.
Hey, is it possible for a woman to repent something like that without a man? You say
To repent from being a whore?
well, I know from what I know, a woman can be saved through a man, right?
Yeah.
So if a woman did wickedness, she can't come back no more. She can't.
She need a man to bring her back.
Yeah.
It's a man.
She needs a man to bring her back.
Make her righteous. Remember how you used to say this? I made an honest woman out of her. When they married, you made an honest woman out of her.
And another thing, because she was sleeping around in her heart, right? Another thing it says, we just talked about it. Judah was a Kariah. Anyway, it was like, scripture goes, the harlot will pass, will make it into the kingdom before. How does that go?
Yeah.
Did you quote that better for me?
All of them make it into the kingdom before
Pharisees.
scribes and Pharisees.
Because they were wicked.
Because they
have
were,
a chance to make it.
because they're more harlots. The real, I'm talking about actually prostitutes, not the women that sleep around, but they act like they ain't doing nothing wrong.
But
they
the
hide
real
their
hoes.
wickedness. The real whores are actually more honest. They're actually more honest and humble than the women that's portraying to be righteous.
Hey, and Harlem Night, the other week said, I'm an honest hoe. I don't steal. And all my hoes is honest. That's what she said.
There's an honor, it's crazy, but in certain professions, there's an honor among thieves, so to speak. Not thieves, but like...
It's a code. They got a code.
There's a code that you gotta stick to. A code of war that you're supposed to stick to. Esau breaks all of that stuff. You know? And in today's generation, they break all of that. Now that? Bring yours out right now.
Matthew 16:26. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
What good is it to you if you gain the whole world, but you lose your soul to get it? You know what I'm saying? You can't even enjoy it. That's the problem with a lot of these really rich Negroes and Latinos.
What was that scripture you were reading that said it's easier for like a rich man to make it to
That was Luke, right?
That was in
Can you read that one more time?
that was in oh, I know what. I was right here.
Yeah.
That was Mark. That was Mark 10 and
I got one.
10 and 25. Mark 10 and 25.
You want him to read it again?
Yeah, if you can read
Read it
that.
aloud.
All right, Mark 10 and 25. It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God.
Yep.
Oh, I got it. That's in the red. So okay, so that was y'all.
How was ours?
How was I
That's what
speaking?
Sean said.
I know we touched base on this for a minute before, but I think last time we talked, you told me there was no such thing as free will at all.
Yeah.
So there's no such thing as free will? No. And there never was in the past either?
No.
Well, how can that scripture then say it's easier? Because there has to be some kind of a chance. Because you said someone who sells a soul can't come back, but the average 2/3 out here can.
Because
Then he said he sold it, so they got kind of like free will, right?
so let's say Kobe Bryant right now, about to retire, right? Hypothetically. And he ain't did nothing worthy of death. Let's just say, right? If he give up his riches like the examples of these scriptures say, he has a chance. Read it, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying that doesn't that allude to the fact that free will, like he can or he can't?
No, but the Most High will put the Spirit on him to do that.
Yeah, this
But
bit.
here, Michael Jordan ain't got the Spirit on him to humble down
Hell
and give
no.
up all his riches and his company and his
No.
fame, his name, and all of that. His
He
legacy.
won't even speak up for these niggas getting shot with shoes, man.
In
So he's
Chicago-
not gonna do that. He's not gonna do
I'm
that.
saying, ain't that his choice? Like, what does the scripture say? If you love me, keep my commandments. Like, it drills it into you.
Uh-huh.
Keep my commandments. Whether you can and whether you do.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this. Do you think Michael Jordan gonna wake up to the fact that he's an Israelite?
Based off your track record, hell no.
Well, you done. You just answered the question, bro.
I say that man, he ain't gonna do it.
Right.
He ain't gonna do it because he living comfortably.
Now,
I'm saying,
Stoudemire, let's take Stoudemire for example. Why do you think Stoudemire doing it?
I mean, he got that choice. He can.
The
see
Lord
what's-
put it on his spirit.
Yeah, I mean, but
It's up to everything. It's
he'll
up
show
to
you
the Lord.
truth. And whether you like, some people come up and they keep walking, or they stop. Like the Lord brought them here, but don't they really got the choice of whether they stand and listen and receive it or if they keep moving?
No, that's why some people come up and be humble. Like there was some old lady that came up that was humble.
Just before you got here.
Edomite.
Yeah,
They
but-
came up and was humble, but then there's some that'll come up, they'll sit for 30 minutes, and then all of a sudden a key phrase will come out or a key word, they'll turn an instant demon. You didn't see that. Was that
Example, bro.
free will?
This is how this gonna go.
Was you here when the Bay Brothers? You wasn't here with the Bay Brothers. Were you here when the Bay Brothers were here?
Yeah, during the fight.
Yeah, he was here. I was here with the brother, right? Right, remember the chick was brother, right? Your mother chick didn't know. That wasn't free will. They didn't even know what was going on. But we judged her right before they got here. And the judgment played out to that chick by the time they got here.
Well, what I'm saying is because, like, because I've been in Utah for a minute, you know, so I've been kind of reading up on my own and trying to see what I can see. But as far as dealing with free will, which is something that's been on my mind, the only scripture, if y'all could bring out some more scripture, the only scripture I found alluding to free will, as far as you don't have free will, would be that man's going of the Lord.
Right.
Oh,
But there's
you want
like a
some more
lot more
research?
that speak of, there's a lot more that speak of saying we do got free will. I mean, 'cause it's
Okay,
like,
I'll say this. The Lord gives you, he tests you.
Right.
So you could say you got choice in that aspect to do right or do wrong. But either way, whatever lot the Lord has you, you're gonna make a choice according to the spirit that he already has within you.
Right.
That's what he's gonna do. If you If you a wicked person and the Lord he gives you an opportunity to do something right for a change, and you do something wrong, it was already in your spirit to do that because that's the spirit that was that the Lord had for you.
And let me say, he doesn't make you do evil.
Right.
He allows you to be tempted.
To do it.
That's what I'm saying.
So
like if somebody is doing evil and then they,
you don't have free
get
will.
their ass bust,
Right.
then you wonder why you can't catch a break because you're doing wickedness. Then in that case, yeah, man's
Right.
going on the Lord. Vice versa, if you're doing righteousness and you're getting blessings,
Yeah.
then you're going to the Lord. But I feel, you still got to, I think you still.
I didn't choose to know the truth.
Yeah.
I didn't. When I was in the world,
I agree with
I
that.
had
Like,
no. I had no.
The elected said the electors are the shield.
Right.
And I think certain men, but
I'm gonna tell you this.
it's
I'm
like-
gonna give you this, bro. And I'm just gonna say this.
Get
Michael
Job,
Jordan.
33
I'm
and
gonna
15.
just use Michael Jordan for example. The Lord puts things on his mind to do right all the time. He just ain't gonna do it.
Right.
Listen to me.
Let me interject right there. That's why Kareem said you chose
Yeah.
commerce over conscience. Your conscience ain't messed up. The kids kill themselves over your shoes.
Right.
It is. You know, we all know
Like
it
I
is.
said, the
But
Lord
you
gives
chose
him
not to
that
say
too,
nothing.
and he ain't gonna
He
say
gave him the
nothing.
choice to do something. If you want to talk about choice, he gave him the option to do something, but he also had in his spirit that he would never do nothing.
Just like
He put on
Pharaoh.
his mind to correct himself, but he wouldn't correct himself.
Hard in his heart.
Right.
Yep, he hard his heart.
That's right. That's right, man.
You want that one?
Yeah, he's got a Job.
33 and 15.
Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 33, verse 15. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men.
And when you sleep, when you're in a deep sleep, because right before that, right before you in a super deep
We only
sleep,
got a few minutes.
when you in a super deep sleep, people always make plans for what they gonna do the next day, and they don't even say Lord willing.
I got that's what
They don't ever say Lord will. People make decisions not knowing what the fuck is really gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen the next day. But people always got plans and shit, right? But the Lord is in control of that. Go ahead.
And slumberings upon the bed,
While you sleeping, go ahead.
then he openeth his ears of men, openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instruction.
So the Lord actually put what you gonna do
The
when
next
you
day.
wake up the next day. He put that in you what you gonna
While
do
you was asleep.
before you thought you was gonna do something else.
How many times you thought you was
So
gonna
when he tempts you, he know whether you gonna fail
The
or
Lord,
whether you gonna succeed. Because you said like certain man he'll put a hedge around. Other man he'll let the demons get at him and see what they do, how they gonna react.
the Lord knows.
So he gonna know how you gonna react if he's susceptible. But if he thinks you,
Like Job.
He knew. Okay, you go on tiptoe. Have you? Now let me give somebody. Have you considered my servant Job?
Yeah.
He knew Job wasn't
I know we
gonna turn.
moved down again right here.
We moved for like the 5th time.
Every time y'all move, I gotta move. Because y'all keep
He
moving.
knew Job wouldn't turn him.
well, okay. All right. Well, let me ask you this, because Deuteronomy 28, right?
That was 16.
That was 16.
No, there's still more.
There's still more. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. Let him finish that. We'll answer.
That he may withdraw man from his purpose.
That he may withdraw man. What is your purpose? Your purpose is your will.
And hide pride from men.
And hide pride from men. Because men are always prideful when it comes to what they're gonna do in the future. But the Lord can things don't never go the way you planned it. You know? Sometimes, I mean, if it goes the way according to plan, it was in the Father's plan for that to happen.
You need to humble yourself to knowing that it was his plan and not yours.
Yep.
You know?
But most of the time, things don't always go the way you planned.
Yep.
So that if it was up to you, it would happen.
Well, let me ask you, who do you know, because technically it's under curses right now, right? But who do you know that's going to make bad plans? How many times you had a good idea and shit went bad? It happens more often than not, than it going good. And Jake don't plan on having good things, bad, don't plan on bad happening. Jake understands that bad is possible to happen. They don't ever plan on bad.
You say you love Israel.
Yeah.
Well, how you react to the situation, all right?
Right. It's like Job never eaten dog in Job. Bad. Job still stayed strong.
He had that integrity.
Yeah, he kept,
And the Most High knew he had that integrity. He was just making a bet with Satan that he wasn't going to be able to take Job. Take Job.
And then with Satan, prideful thinking he can overdo what the Most High set up, and he couldn't get him. So but it also gave him the opportunity to uplift Job on a higher level because he had integrity.
That's right.
And faith. Let me read this one right quick. This is James 4, just before we open this. James 4 and 13. Go now that ye say today or tomorrow. So like it said, go to now, ye that say today or tomorrow we will go in such a city and continue a year and
Doing
buy
things
and
of your
sell
own
and get
will.
gain.
That sounds like doing things of your own choice.
Yep.
I'm going to choose to do this next week.